Okay. Mr. Daga Anik, you're being charged with attempted murder. To the charge of attempted murder, how do you plea? I'll ask again. You stand accused of attempted murder. The court needs to know whether you plead guilty, innocent, or no contest. Silence will be admitted as no contest. Mr. Anik, is there a reason why you're not responding? Very well. Mr. Daga Anik, you do have the right to remain silent. Was he Mirandized by any chance?
Say that again, sir.
Was he Mirandized?
No, sir.
Okay, would you please Mirandize him now?
How'd you do that, sir?
Mr. Daga Anik, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
I gave him his rights, yeah. Sorry.
Very good. Did he...
Yeah.
Did he...
He didn't answer. No.
He didn't
I read him
answer.
3 times. Yeah, 3 times.
Very well. Okay. I'm going to find that your lack of response, although cannot be interpreted as an admission of guilt or a claim of innocence, I will take it as a no contest, which legally translates into a guilt plea. So I am going to find you guilty of Penal Code 52.1, Class A felony, with a fine amount of $25,000 and a 90-year term imprisonment. But this decision is unappealable since it's given by the Supreme Court. You're welcome to go ahead and issue him his citation and take him away.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where are you going? Hold on. Bring him back. Mr. Daga, you're trying to escape custody? This is your third attempt. So we're going to add an additional charge.
Do I issue the fine, sir, or do you issue the fine?
Oh no, your department does that.
Okay.
So he's found guilty of 52.1, and he's also found guilty of 74. And the punishment for 74 on the penal code is 20,000. So you'll be issuing 2 fines, one for 25 and one for 20,000. That's contempt of court.
Thank you, sir.
And while we're at it, let me do something real quick. Because this is the lack of response is a bit worrisome. Can we make an appearance, please? Thank you.
I don't see anything.
The defendant here will not speak, will not respond, but they are actively trying to escape the courthouse.
Yo, bro. Any logs?
Oh, really?
I did find the citizen.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay.
2 fines.
Thank you.
I appreciate your help in the courtroom.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
I was scared for my life, trying to ram me.
Oh, of course.
Just trying to do my job.
You said your name was Tyrone, right?
Yeah, in-game name Tyrone, correct.
Tyrone is the first name,
That's correct.
and the last name?
It's Hustler.
Hustler. Hustler.
T-L-E-R.
L-E-R. Okay,
That's
perfect.
correct.
And you're head of department, right?
I'm one of head of department.
Okay.
One of them.
Okay. Do you know if there's any other officer on duty, or is it just you?
There's a few officers, but they're not on duty.
They're not on duty. Okay.
They're lower. Yeah, the lower command.
I see. Okay.
You know Elon?
Yes.
I think he's one of the people in charge.
Elon Moose?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very pleased so far with what I've seen. I've seen that you're actively patrolling. You're actively doing your job.
I'm sorry for my lack of knowledge. I'm learning.
Well, that's okay. That will come with time. But what I'm mainly looking at is, the effort, the putting in the time, the work. That's something that has to be recognized. How long have you been with
I appreciate
LSPD?
it. I joined actually early hours of this morning. Actually,
Oh, so
I was in
today?
army. Yeah, I was in army. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And what rank were you in the army?
I was high rank, one of the high ranks in army. Yeah,
Okay.
like rank 10.
Okay. Excellent. Well, I'll put in a word because I've seen multiple officers come through and patrol, but it's hard to see continuity, right?
Understand?
Yes. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries, sir. Can I be dismissed?
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Stay safe.
Take care.
I'd like to add that this officer by the name of Tyrone Hustler, currently head of department at LSPD, as I was on and about the city earlier, I witnessed him actively trying to help citizens, actively keeping our streets safe. I'm very pleased with his performance. And if I made this footage today is to inform his higher ups that the Supreme Court is very, very grateful for the service of LSPD, and mainly through the acts of officers like Officer Tyrone Hustler. So please take this as a direct recommendation for promotion even. The Supreme Court is very satisfied with the performance witnessed in the court by that officer, the professionalism, the demeanor, and the overall performance of that officer. So that's what this footage and the intention for that footage was. I've seen the officer directly patrol the entire city as I drove about. I saw him make contact with citizens as well that were in the middle of the road, with parked vehicles in the middle of the road, blocking the city streets, actively impounding vehicles. I've also witnessed that. So overall,